Pops are known for their famous catchphrase, "How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?" This phrase was first introduced in an animated commercial which debuted on US television in August of 1969. However, after it debuted, people genuinely started wondering, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? And so, a group of scientists came together to solve this mystery once and for all. However, after doing extensive research, they were able to find nothing. So they drew their conclusion that they don't know. And I'm here to talk to you about how it is a-okay to not know many things in life. I mean, I tell my mom that around 40 million times a day. Like, she'll say, "Did you do the dishes?" "I don't know." "Did you charge your phone?" "I don't know." "Did you eat your lunch?" And I know you know what I'm going to say, so say it with me. "I don't know." So what is the actual secret ingredient to life? Is it never showing fear or sadness? Or is it something else? Well, that is exactly what I'm going to talk to you about today. We happen to live in a world where everyone seems to have an answer for everything. I mean, Google isn't even a click away. And scrolling on social media doesn't help with this either. Did you know that 13% of the American population admits to feeling extremely anxious when they don't know something in a group setting? This is due to the various stereotypes around us, which make us believe that if we don't know something, then it's the equivalent to becoming a failure. But let me tell you a little secret. Not everyone knows everything, not even the experts. I mean, think about it. Even Siri sometimes, all the time, says,
"I'm not sure I understand."
If Siri, with all her digital powers, can admit she doesn't know something, so can we. To be honest, all of this is Charles Darwin's fault. According to his Origin of Species, the species that is best able to survive and adapt is the one that will prosper. So in our minds, we think that only if we are the best of the best, we will be able to survive in society. But this is all false information. So what's the definition of having a growth mindset? And I know most everyone has heard this term by now, either through those standardized tests where that guy talks in a monotonous voice saying, "Remember, no matter what happens, always have a growth mindset." Or those second-step elementary school lessons, which make growth mindset a happy and sunshine thing which they sing to. According to Pew Research Center, most teens, or around 61%, say they feel immense pressure to get good grades. And an additional 27% says they feel some pressure to do so. And why is this? We're all so special and unique in our own ways, right? Why do we feel that we need to have all of the answers? Because everyone looks different. Even twins have virtual differences, despite having just 4 base pairs in their DNA. And oftentimes, personal growth is what exploring life's journey is, right? I mean, my mom, whenever I don't know something, she tells me, "It's okay to ask questions. Nobody's gonna bite you for being curious." I mean, I guess she has a point, but I can't agree with her. Like, Thomas Edison is the best example for this. He failed not once, not twice, but 1,000 times in an attempt to make the light bulb. He was always asking questions and always figuring something out. Asking questions is how humanity has grown, hasn't it? Imagine if Aristotle had just said, "Oh, all these people are saying I'm wrong. I guess the earth really is flat." And me, whenever I go to bake, my mom always tells me, "Ask questions before you decide to do something in the kitchen, because I keep burning all the cookies I keep making." Sometimes failing is a part of exploring life's journey. How many of you, before taking a test, forget absolutely everything you studied for the night before? Come on, raise those hands. I know it's true. Well, I happen to have the perfect excuse for you. According to the University of Strathclyde, the average human forgets around 90% of what they learn all the time. What? This means that our brains are constantly relearning and remembering new things every single day. And additionally, a blog by LearnUpon found that humans can forget around 50% of what they learn or hear within 1 hour, and in 24 hours can be closer to around 70%. I guess this is why me and my mom are always so shocked when we find leftovers in the fridge. So now we both have an excuse as to why when we sit down, we forget absolutely everything we study for. It's because we physically can't help it. So how can we embrace not knowing things? Firstly, we need to realize that it is completely normal to ask questions. It's completely okay to not know everything in life. Again, Thomas Edison, he failed 1,000 times to make the light bulb. But eventually, he did make the light bulb. If I failed 1,000 times, I'd probably quit trying to bake those cookies I keep burning and just eat a pint of ice cream instead. If life is like reading a mystery novel, if you knew what your pages held, why would you even bother turning the pages? The reason that we watch horror movies, thriller movies, and read mystery novels is from the excitement we get from not knowing what comes next. It's from the unknown that is held in those books or pages or movies. And if you don't know something, the next time you're bombarded with it, just smile and say, I don't know yet, because that's where the real journey in life begins. As from a young age, we often ask ourselves, what if all the time? What if I could fly? What if I could talk to animals? What if I could dig a hole all the way to China? And yes, I know all of you have tried it. It's okay to admit it. But as we grow up, we forget to ask ourselves, what if? And we start worrying about what now? What's my 5-year plan? What am I going to do in college? What's my elective for next year? What now? What am I going to do next? But what if instead of worrying about the future, we start embracing the present? What if instead of seeing uncertainty, we saw it as an invitation to create something new? It's completely okay to not know things in life. The same way that Isaac Newton was just chilling under a tree one day, an apple fell on his head, and boom, gravity. The same way that Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times in an attempt to make the light bulb. But hey, now we aren't covered in bruises from bumping into the furniture at night. And me, I didn't know the microwave melted Tupperware, but now I do. The same way that Google Maps pretends to know where it's taking you, but still, somehow you end up in the middle of nowhere. I guess it's just trying to get you to take different paths in life so that you can find new things. So make sure the next time you don't know something, just smile and say, I don't know yet. Because the actual secret ingredient to life is, well, there is no secret ingredient in life. We don't have to know everything. The same exact way that we still don't know how many licks it takes to get to the middle of a Tootsie Roll Pop.